Assalamualaikum everyone, and welcome back to Solana update today. So Solana is moving up, which is pretty amazing. Just want to show you some few days ago, one of the updates, 3 weeks ago, almost a month, back in 17 of August. But before we actually talk about it, just want to give a shout out to DXRP and SPX 6969, who are the sponsors of the video. Guys, do try to read about them. The link is in the description of the video. Perhaps if you do try to grab a little bit of DXP and SPX 6969, it could be amazing for the bull run, because they are about to get listed on exchanges as well. Now, 331 views, and the thing is, we have talked about an announcement on the Discord that the next big move for Solana will be before October 1st. Okay, so by default, by prediction wise, that is done. Okay, next big move, and the video itself holds a lot of information, so let's see. Being said, I'm gonna bring back the main drawings in here. So also, since you already have, like I've already shown you, that you have this resistance line, resistance right there, and then you also have this support over here. You also have another upper resistance, so which is one touch in there, another touch in here, one more touch right over there as well. So if you check everything, if you bring the lower support, if you bring the higher resistances, and then you bring this another higher resistance, they actually point you to this end right over here. The junction is just right over there at nearly 4th of October, which I've actually even said that, yeah, so before all comes down to where the direction of the break is going to be. You can actually look at 172, a bounce off all the way back to 209, and then go down again 187, and maybe bounce off, go up, right? Or maybe bounce off, go on, and you're going to move to this upper resistance on the daily time frame, which is now going to be your new current line over here. So if you somehow manage to break out of this pattern, then you could be looking at a move all the way to maybe $428, or so I'm just going to stop in here. The $428 is a little bit too much, but it is a certain thing that I actually saw. Now, before we really move to 428, of course, we have to check the RSIs and whatnot. One thing that I want to bring in as a warning is that the RSI is, of course, cooked right now. So I just want to say that the RSI is approaching the same place where it is a good idea to kind of sell. So it is a little bit overbought right now, and that is just what it is at the moment. Yeah, but it does look to me that at least we should be having another push and more push. What I'm trying to see is if there's any 15 minutes time frame pattern here. So probably a little bit of a flag is getting printed out right now, but we're getting a bit of a bearish divergence on the 15 minutes time frame, so maybe a little bit of a break can happen. But yeah, 15 minutes time frame is not a very strong opinion. The 1 hour, let's check the 1 hour, and let's look at what is going on the 1 hour. So basically on the 1 hour, we could probably be expecting a flag here, a little bit of a sideways market that is breaking above. And I think that if you just continue with this flag, a little bit of a flag here, we could actually see a further move to the $253. But yeah, you have to be careful, because slowly but surely the 1 hour is getting overbought. The 4 hours is also getting overbought, so it's gonna be a little bit tricky moving forward. But one thing I could even see is maybe take out this wick even at $296 if the market is quite bullish in the next coming few days. Or even if you just continue to $253, that's pretty much a place where there's a little bit of a selling going on right at $262, right? Because the wick here is, of course, just a wick to the upside to take a lot of stop losses, but the main resistance was right here, push down, right there, push down. So you could be approaching that. Even the 1 hour just points to this technical target, maybe push up to $266, $270. and then eventually drop down to maybe $203 in the future, and that could be possibility. Now if you do that, if you come up here and you drop down again, guess what is going to happen? You're going to make left shoulder, head here, right shoulder, and then by Q4 you could be looking at finally that push to maybe $500 in the future. So that's it for the video, and I'm going to the next one. Love.